Good afternoon. Steve here in Chicago with the closing comments about the USDA's supply and demand report. It was mostly a non-event. We got beans about unchanged, corn down a little bit, wheat down a little bit. I think the USDA came out first in the corn and raised ethanol usage and lowered the feed number, which lowered the carryout about 50 million bushels. But they still have the average farm price the same as last month. So not a big change in the corn market. As far as the wheat market is concerned, they lowered exports a little bit, and they also raised world wheat stocks. So the wheat market took that as a little bit negative. As far as beans are concerned here in the United States, they raised exports, they raised crush, and they raised imports. So the net was about a 25 million bushel reduction in the carryout. That's not enough to satisfy the bulls, but it may be enough to limit the upside until we know more about the South American production and export pace. They did lower the Brazil crop 1 million tons, but they raised the Argentina crop 1 million tons. Other than that, not a lot of big changes, and I think now we fast forward to March and see what the harvest progress in South America is, what kind of planting conditions we have in the U.S., and just what the mix is farmers are going to plant as far as acres are concerned. Tomorrow we'll get baseline numbers for the next 10 years, and the trade's going to be looking to see if they make any changes from the earlier guess. And then later this month we get the Fed Outlook Conference, in which they give us their first hint of 2015 and 16 supply and demand. So I think in general the trade's still negative to the beans as long as we can make this transition to South America and they supply the world with beans. And I think we're still in a trading range in corn and wheat until we know more about the 2015 crops. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investment Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.